Philadelphia Eagles at home for a big Sunday night football game. They're closer to locking up the NFC East, and we're only done with Week 10.
Here we go. Snap was low and the kick no chance. And this game belongs to Philadelphia as they win at 10-7.
They take on Detroit. Top 5 in scoring isn't good enough for the Lions, apparently. The DC Lions hit the road after dropping boxcars on Washington.
Over the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Detroit head coach Dan Campbell took the offense over last week. Lions had scored 34 to 52 points weeks 2 to 5, met expectations. Then weeks 6 to 9, 3 straight games without topping 24. Last week, 44, 4 for 6 in the red zone, 5 for 10 on third down.
Goff, Williams, he's been the main target during this series, and he is in for a Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams.
Jared Goff comes in off a gem, 3 touchdowns, 320 yards, a 135 rate, 25 of 33 passing.
Goff on the slant to St. Brown. He is in for a Lions touchdown.
5 TDs, no picks in his last 2 games, a 100-plus rate game, 4 of his last 5. He also didn't take a single sack on 33 pass attempts. He had taken 4-plus in back-to-back games.
Play action, block him up, and it gives Goff just enough time to throw this out to the wide receiver Jameson Williams.
They meet up with an Eagles defense responsible for their latest win, Philadelphia on a 3-game win streak. Last week, their defense holding Green Bay to 7 points, 5 for 13 on third down, only 1 trip to the red zone allowed, took the ball away a couple of times.
Jacobs is brought down, and the ball was out. Jalen Phillips.
They've held their last 3 opponents under 23 points, averaged down to 21 points per game allowed for 2025. Their passer rating allowed down to 80 after last week, 4th best, put the hurts on Love, holding Jordan to 176 yards under 5 yards per attempt, a sub-70 rate.
Extra men on the rush. Everybody coming after Love, and they couldn't complete it.
And for a team averaging less than 2 sacks a game, had a nice pass rush outing, dropping Love 3 times, hit him a healthy 8 times.
Love's in trouble. Down he goes, thrown to the ground by Jalix Hunt.
Only gave up 40-plus yards to 1 Packers pass catcher, 45 to Christian Watson. Every one of Detroit's playmakers ate Week 10. Jahmyr Gibbs had 30 receiving yards and scored. He hadn't been showing up in the passing game as consistently as last year.
Yeah, that is just too easy, having Jahmyr Gibbs one-on-one with the linebacker.
All 4 of Detroit's primary pass catchers had 49 or more yards. Jameson Williams popping Rex and effects in his earbuds, zoomed to 119 yards and a TD.
Jameson Williams, and Williams is up the sideline, still going.
Amon-Ra St. Brown can take a punch, 58 yards, his 8th touchdown of the year.
Goes inside, splits to 2, gets the easy touchdown.
Sam Laporta, 5 catches, 53 yards. He's been good for 53-plus yards in 4 of his last 6.
And the pass is caught for a first down by the tight end Laporta.
And Khalif Raymond filled the mosaic out with 49 yards.
Goff to a wide open Raymond, picks up another Detroit first down.
Plus, Detroit's Sonic and Knuckles show hits the game with rave reviews on its side. Gibbs blew up for 142 yards and 2 TDs, 9.5 per carry.
Which has opened up everything else, and Jahmyr Gibbs going for a touchdown.
Gibbs takes it all the way.
David Montgomery with 71 yards on 4.7 a run, 2nd most yards he's had this year.
Going for 2. Goff hands it off. Montgomery is in.
Met by an Eagles defense that held Josh Jacobs to 3.5 a carry, and they took the ball away from him once too.
Jacobs ends up losing 1. Ojomo.
Eagles have been that golfer. They par every hole, even though it seems like they hit a bad shot every hole. Their offense last week only able to muster 10 points, only made it inside the 20 once.
Ball comes out. Keyshawn Nixon has got it.
They're a group used to scoring 24 a game, taking on a Lions defense holding teams to 22 points per game for 2025. They gave up 22 points to the Commanders. How's that? Let them convert 3 red zone chances when they were at the point in the game when they felt bad for them. They held them to 2 for 10 on third down.
Third down and 5. That pass bounced away with Rock Yassin defending.
Detroit's secondary gave up up 2 TDs and a 133 rate to Marcus Mariota. Didn't pick him off. A tree just fell in the woods, too. Did you hear it?
Mariota, touchdown to the tight end, Ben Sinnott.
Detroit's pass rush, 2 sacks of Mariota, a subpar showing for the team with the 4th most sacks in 2025.
3rd down and 9. Mariota stays on his feet, spins, and now he's taken down by Brian Branch.
Jalen Hurts had himself an outcast game. Didn't take a single sack or get hit once, with Micah and Rashawn Gary coming after him too. Jersey was so fresh and so clean afterwards.
But because the inside protection is so good, he's able to step up, picks up good yardage.
TD, no picks, 183 yards, didn't dazzle as a passer, but no picks in 3 straight, only has 1 all year. Detroit's secondary gave up a 41-yard completion to Jalen Lane, 58 yards to Treylon Burks, 54 to Zach Ertz. This week, it's A.J. Brown, 13 yards versus Green Bay. Devontae Smith, who scored and led the team with 69 yards, he's taken over as the most dangerous Eagles pass catcher.
It is caught for the touchdown, Devontae Smith.
69-plus yards in 3 straight for Smith and 4 of his last 5. Dallas Goedert chipped in 43 yards, which is basically what he chips in most games.
Slings it wide open and inside the 40 with a spinning grab is the tight end Goedert.
And Saquon with 41 receiving yards.
He finds Barkley. One-on-one and a spin move, and Barkley's still rolling into Green Bay territory and down near the 36.
60 rush yards too, so over 100 scrimmage yards, but just 2.7 yards per carry on the ground. 5th time he's been unable to crack a paltry 3.4 a run. Lions defense had no issues with Washington's run game, held him to 93 yards, 3.4 per carry. They've been strong versus the run overall too.
Let's take a look at Roy Lopez. He pushes him back into the running back, makes the play, and
Philly up 2 all-time versus Detroit. They've been going at it since 1933. 1995, the one and only time they crossed paths in the playoffs. Holy points brigade, Batman.
The Eagles would score 31 second quarter points.
He sets, he looks, he is looking for Barnett. Touchdown! Pete Dunphy. Here goes Mitchell. He's setting up. He lets it go. Intercepted. It's intercepted. And running down with the football for a touchdown is Barry Wilbur. Mitchell again with a short drop. He fires. It is Pete, the water is touched.
The quarter would end with one of the most extraordinary plays of the 1995 season.
Rhodes is thinking, I want another shot.
Back goes Pete. He loads up. He is loading it deep down the far side of the field. Back goes Pete. He is looping it from Waters. He's got it. 25, 20, 15, 10. Waters high steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Back goes Mikowski. He pumps. He looks. He fires. It's deflected. Intercepted. William Thomas at the 20, at the 15, at the 10. Cuts back at the 5. William Thomas for the touchdown. And this one's history.
History was made as the Eagles finished with 58 points, a franchise record, and the most scored in an NFL playoff game in 38 years.